How to make a narcissist truly feel the crushing pain they put you through. They lied to you, they manipulated you, they made you question your own value. And now you are sitting there asking one painful question. How do I make them feel the same pain they gave me? Here is the shocking truth. You do not destroy a narcissist by screaming. You do not destroy them by begging. And you do not destroy them by chasing revenge. The one thing that truly crushes a narcissist is this: your silence, your healing, your success, and your complete emotional freedom from them. Because narcissists feed on attention, they feed on emotional reactions. They feed on control the moment they realize they no longer control your emotions, your mind, or your life. They feel something they fear more than anything else: powerlessness. So in this video, we'll uncover the deep psychological truths about narcissists, what secretly hurts them the most, and the powerful steps you can take to finally break free and reclaim your peace. So stay until the end of this video, because the final lesson may completely change the way you see narcissists forever. Narcissists hate losing control. A narcissist always wants control. They want to control your emotions. They want to control your attention, your thoughts, your confidence, your decisions. And that is why they play mind games. That is why they confuse you. That is why they sometimes act loving one day and cold the next. The goal is simple. They want you emotionally dependent on them. But here is what hurts a narcissist deeply. When you stop reacting emotionally, when you stop explaining yourself, when you stop begging for understanding, when you stop trying to prove your worth, it shakes them. Because narcissists expect emotional chaos, they expect tears, they expect anger, they expect endless messages. But emotional calmness, that terrifies them. Why? Because your calmness tells them, you no longer control me. And for a narcissist, losing control feels like losing oxygen. Your healing becomes their biggest defeat. Many people think revenge will make them feel better, but revenge keeps you emotionally connected to the narcissist. Real power comes from healing. The narcissist wanted you broken. They wanted you insecure. They wanted you emotionally weak. So imagine what happens when you become confident again. You smile again. You rebuild your life. You become successful. You stop thinking about them every day. That is what truly hurts them. Because narcissists often believe you cannot survive without them. When they see you thriving without them, it damages the false image they created about themselves. Your healing becomes proof that they were not as powerful as they thought. And that realization can deeply frustrate them. Never underestimate the power of moving forward. Sometimes your happiest life becomes the loudest message you could ever send. Stop feeding their ego. Narcissists crave attention. Even negative attention can make them feel powerful. So this is why some narcissists provoke arguments. They want emotional reactions. They want drama. The more emotional you become, the more important they feel. But when you stop feeding their ego, something changes. Suddenly, your silence bothers them. Your distance bothers them. Your peace becomes painful. Your peace bothers them. A narcissist may pretend not to care, but deep inside, they notice when their emotional control disappears. One of the strongest things you can do is to stop explaining yourself endlessly. You do not need to prove your pain. You do not need to defend your boundaries. You do not need to beg for respect. Healthy people respect boundaries naturally. When you stop feeding a narcissist with endless emotional energy, they often become frustrated because they are no longer receiving the attention they depend on. Many narcissists appear confident. The secret fear narcissists hide. They appear confident, but underneath that confidence is often deep insecurity. And that is why criticism affects them so strongly. And that is why rejection hurts them deeply. That is why they constantly seek validation. A narcissist often creates a false image of superiority, but they fear being exposed. They fear people seeing their weakness. They fear losing admiration. They fear abandonment. And this is why your emotional independence matters so much. When you stop chasing their approval, it forces them to face something uncomfortable. They are no longer the center of your world. And for someone addicted to control and validation, that can feel crushing. The biggest mistake many people make is trying to win against a narcissist through anger. But narcissists often know how to manipulate conflict. Instead, the real victory is emotional detachment. That is where your freedom begins. Silence can be more powerful than arguments. Some Sometimes people think silence means weakness, but with a narcissist, silence can become strength. Why? Because narcissists often expect emotional battles. They expect long arguments, emotional breakdowns, angry reactions, constant explanations. But silence removes the drama they feed on. This does not mean ignoring serious situations that require help or protection. It simply means refusing to be emotionally manipulated. When you stop reacting to every insult, every guilt trip, and every emotional trap, the narcissist may feel frustrated because their tactics are no longer working. Silence sends a powerful message. I value my peace more than this toxic cycle. And that can completely change your life. Remember this, you do not owe endless access to someone who repeatedly hurts you. Protecting your peace is not cruelty, it is self-respect. Success is something narcissists struggle to watch. One thing narcissists often hate is seeing someone they try to break become successful. Success reminds them that they failed to control your future. This success does not only mean money, it can mean emotional peace, better health, stronger confidence, healthy relationships, personal growth, happiness. Narcissists sometimes expect former partners or victims to stay emotionally damaged forever. So when they see you growing stronger, it challenges their ego. That is why your focus should never be revenge. Your focus should be rebuilding yourself. Go to the gym, learn new skills, reconnect with supportive people. Build your confidence again. Take care of your mental health. Every step forward weakens the emotional claims they try to place on you. And the beautiful thing is this, you are not doing it for them. You are doing it for yourself. Stop trying to get closure from the narcissist. Many people stay trapped because they keep searching for closure. They want the narcissist to finally admit the truth. They want an apology. They want accountability. But sadly, many narcissists avoid responsibility. Some may deny what happened. Some may blame you. Some may rewrite history completely. This can feel deeply painful. But here is the truth that sets many people free. Closure does not always come from the other person. Sometimes closure comes from accepting reality. Accepting that you deserve better, their behavior was unhealthy. You cannot force someone to change. Your peace matters more than the apology. The moment you stop waiting for validation from the narcissist, you begin taking your power back. And that emotional independence is something many narcissists cannot stand. The greatest pain for a narcissist. So, what truly hurts a narcissist the most? It is not revenge, it is not insults, it is not public drama. The greatest pain for many narcissists is realizing they no longer matter emotionally to the person they try to control. Imagine this, you no longer cry over them, you no longer chase them, you no longer fear them, you no longer depend on them, you no longer obsess over their opinions. Instead, you become calm, you become strong, you become emotionally free. And that is the moment the power shifts, because narcissists often expect lifelong emotional control. When that control disappears, they may feel confused, angry, or frustrated. Your emotional freedom becomes something they cannot control. And nothing frustrates a controlling person more than losing control. If you have been hurt by a narcissist, remember this. You do not heal by becoming cruel. You do not heal by destroying yourself with anger. You heal by rebuilding your life. The most powerful thing you can do is become someone who no longer needs their validation. Protect your peace, protect your energy, protect your future. And never forget this powerful truth. A narcissist may forget your words. They may ignore your pain. They may deny what they did. But they will always notice when the person they try to control becomes strong, confident, peaceful, and completely free. And that is the kind of victory no manipulation can take away. If this video spoke to you, leave a comment below and share your experience. And do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for more powerful psychology, healing, self-growth, narcissism recovery, emotional intelligence, and mental strength content. Your healing journey starts now. Thank you. Please share this video widely to all those who may need it.